now on live on Facebook. There we go. What time is it? 8:52 Friday morning, Freeform Friday at its very, very best. April the 9th, 2021. Double shot of Journey, Don't Stop Believing, and Lights. There we go. You know, it's been one of those kind of weeks, man. It really, really has. You know, been a slamma-jamma kind of week. And actually, let me see, let me have some coffee here. I need some energy. Energía. You know, doing the Uber thing, sometimes I get tested with my Spanish because sometimes I'm picking up people from Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. And really, man, sometimes I go, hola, amigos, Roberto, ¿me puede llevar para aquí, por favor, y para allá, por favor? ¿Y dónde podemos a comer esto, por favor? ¿Y dónde tienen carne asada, por favor? ¿Y qué esto que el otro, por favor? And then, go! And I'm just like, dude, this is a 1 minute trip, and we're already here. I don't even know why you're trying to talk to me. In 1 minute, come on, dude, come on. Don't be lazy. Get off the car. There you go. Um, really, man, because like I said, they don't know too much English, if anything, and my Spanish is pretty good. I can keep up with the Joneses. I'm not too bad, but I know for some reason they always seem to think. They always tell me, "Eres de Mexico?" No, I'm born right here in San Antonio, dude. You know, right here in San Antonio. No, I'm not from Mexico. Pues hablas muy bien español, Roberto. Como si fueras de Coahuila, como si fueras de Mazatlán, or como si fueras de Cancún. No, no, no. I'm right here, San Antonio, dude. Right here. Born and raised. That's right. But you know what? Really, man. It's nothing like being able to speak different languages, and I'm very blessed to be able to at least speak two languages. The other ones, I wouldn't even try, but Spanish and English, hey man, to me, I think Spanish is mandatory here in South Texas, man, because there's a lot of Hispanics here, and you want to keep up with the Joneses, no doubt. California, no doubt as well. Chicago. Hey, man, but like I said, it's always good to know a second language, and hey, worst comes to worst, pick up a little bit of Spanish. You'll be good to go. People have told me, Robert, where did you learn how to speak Spanish? Well, let me just say this. I took Spanish in high school, but I took it as an easy credit, right? I'll never forget. I went in there I think it was my second day because I went in sick the first day. I didn't go to school, and my second day of school, I went in there, and my teacher goes, ¿Cómo te llamas tú? And like they wanted everybody to speak Spanish in the Spanish class, right? And I walked in and I told the guy, but I'm here to learn. I'm here to get Spanish lessons. And the guy goes, "Are you trying to be funny?" And I go, "No, just Spanish lessons." He goes, "Well, just sit down right there and you'll get your Spanish lessons." I said, "All right, there we go." And let me tell you, I knew a little bit of Spanish, not too much, and I passed with a D minus. No lie, man. And I took it as an easy credit. I said, Spanish? I got it down. But really, when it was all said and done, I passed with a D minus on my Spanish lessons. And there you go. But now, I picked up a lot of my Spanish going to visit radio stations when I was promoting for EMI Latin. And of course, watching a lot of Telemundo and El Gordo y la Flaca and all those other shows. And you'll learn Spanish. You'll pick it up. You really, really will. I did. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. Let me see here. Where am I at? What am I doing? Why did I do it? It wasn't me. There we go. Good morning, shout out. Gonna have to double R radio sponsor Cindy Martinez Hernandez, San Antonio, Texas. Let's see what's going on here. Let me see here. Good morning, shout out. Gonna have to Maggie Pius. Good morning, amiga. There we go. It says good morning, amigo. Blessings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got some stuff for you here. Let me see here. What do I want to check? No, we'll finish off with that. Let me see here. We'll go right over here. There we go. Cincinnati police are probing. Let me start back here. Cincinnati police are probing reports of sightings of loose monkeys in Cincinnati. You know, I always seem to be reporting something about monkeys, right? I mean, what's up with these monkeys, man? I don't blame them. Who wants to be behind a cage, right? Well, 20 loose monkeys have been reported running around the city of Cincinnati. There you go. Hey, man. But you gotta, you gotta applaud them on their efforts because they're all wearing COVID masks. There we go. There we go. Loose monkeys wearing COVID masks. There you go. Hey man, they're even on the lookout. They don't want to get that terrible disease. Anyways, there we go. What else do I have for you here? Um, I know what I want to do. We'll go ahead and go over here. Let me see here. You know, check this out. I forgot to talk about this yesterday. A woman in where is she from? A woman in Australia holds the world record for the longest fingernails. I like fingernails on a woman. You know, to me, the sexier the better. I'm good with all that. But check this out. These fingernails, the world's longest fingernails were clipped at 288.8 inches. That's a lot of fingernails right there. And I like fingernails, but not that much. How do you? And it shows her, and her nails are all drooling down, hanging down. 288 inches. Fingernails. Wow. That's crazy. Well, she finally got them trimmed, and there you go. And now she's selling them on eBay. I don't know, man. To each his own. Whatever. Whatever. Let me see here. I'm going to go over here. Let me see what I got going on over here. We'll go back over here, and I think we're good to go. There we go. Good morning, John. I got to Charlie Puente. Good morning. There we go. Also, Double R Radio sponsor, Deborah Camarillo, Anaheim, California. Right now in California, it's going to be 7 o'clock. No, 8, 9. Yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning. There we go. 2 hours behind. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and give you all the top movies, what's going on at Netflix right now. Give you all some movie ideas for the weekend, okay? This is what's going on Netflix, and these are the hottest movies that people are watching on Netflix. Let me get some coffee. There we go. Top movies. Here we go. Frozen 2. My grandbaby Trini, she simply loves Frozen. She really, really does. Also, The Irishman. I think I saw this movie. Pretty good movie. The Platform. Don't know nothing about that one. Also, Snowpiercer. I don't know nothing about that one. Marriage Story. Been there twice. I don't need to know any more about stories about being married. There we go. The Matrix. Back again. Inception. There we go. 80s movie. Bad Boys. Let's see here. What else is going on? I was talking about this the other day too, where I was thinking about that. There we go. Actually, también, let me give you a couple more. Training Day. One of the hottest movies on Netflix right now. Also, Batman Begins. What happened to Returns? Also, The Dark Knight. Isn't that Batman as well? Anyways, I was talking about this earlier too, where I think tonight I'm going to watch the movie King Kong versus Godzilla. I was talking about this earlier to where, that's okay. It's got my attention, but I would rather, like I said, I would rather see a movie where King Kong takes on Cheech and Chong. See, that gets my attention right there. Now we're talking, right? Or Godzilla takes on the cast of Saturday Night Fever. That would be awesome to see Tony Manero dancing around his disco moves and throwing chingazos at the same time to Godzilla. Now we're talking. Right? Or Godzilla, King Kong take on Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. There we go. Now we're talking. Or Godzilla, King Kong take on The Sopranos. You see? There we go, man. Nothing like the mobsters, man, taking on King Kong and Godzilla. Right? Or King Kong, Godzilla taking on the Sons of Anarchy. Have y'all ever seen that show? That is simply unreal, man. Biker series. It is simply awesome. It really, really is. Anyways, I stumbled across a story here, and a crazy story. A couple of years ago, it gave me kind of like a reminder of what was going on 2 years ago. Now, we're going to go to New York City. Now, New York City, they got, what is that park? Central Park in New York City. Well, for some reason, Central Park is a magnet for homeless people who do not want to leave the park. They want to stay there. And the cops just couldn't keep up with them. They'd move 3 or 4, and 3 or 4 would come over here. They'd get rid of those 3 or 4, and 10 come over here. They just couldn't get rid of them. So what New York City decided to do, I'm not making this up either. This is all true. I need some coffee. What New York City decided to do, check this out, man, and this is an embarrassment to this artist. To me, it is. Um, to remove the homeless people from Central Park, they decided to play Barry Manilow music nice and loud. To remove the homeless people all night long, they cranked up the music and played Barry Manilow music. And within 2 hours, the park was cleared. They said, "We get it. We understand. No more Manilow, please." But really, man, it was like that poor Barry Manilow, man. I like Barry Manilow. I'm a fan of Low. But how sad it is that they used his music to remove the homeless people from Central Park. You know, I picked up a gentleman yesterday. Speaking of Barry Manilow, I picked up a gentleman yesterday. We had a real good conversation, and I decided to ask him a question. And I asked him, "Can you remember the last concert you went to before COVID?" And he stayed thinking. He goes, "That's a real good question." And he stayed thinking, and he said, "I think, he goes, I'm embarrassed to say this, but I went with my wife to go see Barry Manilow." He lived out of town somewhere else, and I go, "Hey, man, I'm not embarrassed about that. I like Manilow music." And I told him, and it is a fun fact, that a lot of athletes that have been questioned about the kind of music they like to hear on their headsets, like before a big game or whatever the case. And you know what? More than 80% of the athletes said they had Barry Manilow music. True. Very, very true. Anyways, where are we at? 9:04. Good morning. Freeform Friday it is. Double R Radio. The weekend is finally here, man, right? Nothing like having the weekend in front of us. It really, really is. Definitely excited this morning, porque later on today for lunch, I'm meeting up with the birthday boy, my son, and my two daughters and all my grandbabies. So, look, always great to see the family and the grandbabies and all that other good stuff. Anyways, right about now, you're probably wondering, Robert, out of curiosity, we understand that they were playing Barry Manilow music at Central Park to get rid of all of the homeless people. What song were they playing? Well, let me just say this. Before I go there, let me see here. Let me just say this. Good morning, shout out to Anthony Hernandez. Says, "Hey, brother, it's been a while." That's right, amigo. How we doing? Mr. Pepe Marquez, Santa Barbara, California, in the casa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Also, good morning, shout out to Double R Radio sponsor Dora Peña Rodriguez, Garfield, Texas, who says, "Hello, everyone. I'm having an amazing weekend." Okay, and we're going to try to do the same. Now, let's get back to the Barry Manilow thing. Now, they're playing Barry Manilow music to get rid of all the homeless people in Central Park, and they only played one song over and over and over and over to get rid of all the homeless people in Central Park. And within a couple of hours, they were gone. It worked. What song was it? This one right here. Good morning, Double R Radio. How we doing, everybody? Friday morning it is. Got my coffee working, and time to get back to the morning show. Join me now, robertrivasradio.com. Simple, Roberto Rivas Radio.com. Join me now.